This is your thesis film for your, what is it, MFA? Oh, well, that's fantastic, and I am honored. I've always said that transparency in government is vital to a successful democracy. So, you all film wherever and whenever you want, okay?
Sir,
Yes, Ashley.
your colonoscopy's in 20 minutes.
Would you excuse me for just a moment? Why? How many times do I have to tell you not to interrupt me?
I didn't know that the filmmakers were in there. I apologize.
I know, but you should have told me ahead of time. It's embarrassing.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I will not do that again. I will make sure that I come in and see that they're not there.
Would you mind just cutting out that last little piece? My name is Chuck Daniels, and I'm a member of the United States House of Representatives, where I serve District 37 in the great state of Texas. I've been proud to serve my district since 2002 as a Democrat, not an easy feat here in the Lone Star State. It's a very diverse district. We have big city folks and small town folks. We have ranchers, we have farmers, we have people who work in oil, people who work in gas. It's a very wide range. It's also a very multicultural district. In addition to a large Latino population, we have strong Asian American and African American communities. And that's one reason why I've made diversity a priority on my staff.
Yeah, I definitely like working for Chuck. Is the office environment a little challenging? Sometimes, sure, but I mean, it beats working for Rick Perry.
As a United States Congressman, my job is to get reelected. But as I look around at my staff and I think about my constituents and the many walks of life that they come from, I just have to think that, in a way, my real job is to represent the people of my district as best as I can. The next election is coming up, obviously, and my opponent, Amy Vasquez, is definitely a rising star here in Texas politics. Now, it's never been easy beating a Republican here in the state of Texas, but the fact that she's Cuban, now, I don't mean to say that Latino voters are going to vote for her just because she's Cuban, but, well, I think the point is, in this election, I need to make a better effort to show my Latino constituents that I've always had their best interests at heart. Okay, listen up, everybody. Now, the election is only 2 months away, and Amy Vasquez's poll numbers keep climbing. Now, I think we can all agree that there's one very important community here in Texas that we could be doing a better job reaching out to. And that's why I want to introduce our newest team member. His name is Rodolfo Rodriguez, and I'm just going to turn it over to him and let him say a few words.
Hi, so nice to meet y'all. I'm really excited to be joining the team. We all know Texas is a state where the voices of the people like me often go unheard. So I'm just excited to bring my perspective and, just help Texas become a more equal state. And of course, to help Chuck win the next election. So I'm looking forward to working with all of y'all. Thank you. As an LGBT activist, I'm really grateful for the opportunity to work one-on-one with a U.S. congressman. I think it takes a lot of courage to take a stance on gay rights, especially here in Texas. So I'm going to do everything I can to help Chuck win.
Rodolfo has this kind of a machismo flair, just the way he carries himself. Powerful yet graceful, almost like a bullfighter. He's kind of a man's man, I think having him on our team is really going to help us reach out to more conservative Latino voters. Well, here I am with President Obama. Over here, there I am with George in 2004. Shows I'm willing to reach across the aisle to get things done. There's one with Bill. He was right in the middle of telling me the funniest joke when they took the photo. I wish I could repeat it, but it wouldn't be appropriate for our younger viewers. Oh, this is one of my favorites. This is the Situation Room during the Bin Laden mission. I actually was looking for a different conference room, and I happened to stick my head in right as they were taking the photo. Good timing, I guess. Oh, here are my kids. Oh, 4 and 5 years of age. They were playing. Hey, where are you going? This is a great story. Come on. Oh, come on back. Come on.
So, ever since I started working with Chuck, I've been getting the sense that he hasn't interacted with a lot of people in the gay community before.
Oh, pardon my reach around. Good work, amigo. In a couple of days, I'll be speaking in front of the Latino Veterans Association of Victoria. And thanks to Rodolfo, it'll be my first chance to connect with my Latino constituents in their own native language. Hey, so I'd like you to take a look over this speech that I'm giving tomorrow. You know, my Spanish is pretty good, but it could use a good una vez encima.
But I...
No excuses.
So, Chuck never mentioned my role would involve speaking Spanish. And I guess I should have just told him I don't actually speak Spanish, but I didn't want to disappoint him at first starting the job, so...
They're the best people in the world. I can't tell you how much
I read it over. It looks great. Muy bueno.
Oh, gracias, Rodolfo. Gracias.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, soy tan afortunado de tener un equipaje tan diverso.
Congressman Chuck Daniels of District 37 is in hot water after delivering a speech to the Victoria Latino Veterans Association that many found offensive. This footage shows the congressman making several basic grammatical mistakes, using foul language, and donning what appears to be heavy dark brown makeup that some found racist.
Me encanta la cultura latina. Cuando eres chico, mi criada cocinaba las mejores empanadas. Siempre con un pinche de sal y un pinche de pepino. Y ahora, damas y caballeros, quiero decir mi canto favorito. Repite conmigo. El huevo y nido jamás serán vecinos. El huevo y nido jamás serán vecinos.
I spoke with one of the veterans that was there that day.
I mean, I am very offended by his ridiculous brown makeup, his pathetic attempts to pander to us simply because we're Latino. I mean, does this guy not realize we speak English?
Chuck is in a pretty bad mood, so he asked me to handle today's update. I guess things are not going very well.
Rodolfo, what do you have to say about this?
What do I have to say? Oh, I don't know, Chuck. Let's start with the whole brown face thing. What the hell?
It was bronzer, and don't distract from the main point. You never bothered to read my speech.
Well, I didn't know how to tell you I don't actually speak Spanish. I'm sorry, I panicked.
What do you mean you don't speak Spanish? That's why I hired you.
Wait, I thought you hired me because I'm gay.
You're gay? Not Mexican?
I'm Colombian? Most importantly, those two are mutually exclusive. You know that, right?
That's not what I mean. I mean, look, I needed to hire a Latino to reach out to more Latino voters by giving speeches in Spanish.
Then why didn't you say any of that in the interview?
I couldn't come out and say I needed to hire a Latino to help me write my speeches in Spanish. That would be racist.
Actually, you totally could have said that. That's like 100% okay.
Okay, the point we can agree on is that this is all your fault. Guys, listen up. New game plan. We're behind in the polls. We've got to pull out all the stops. Dave, Dan, Don, I want you on the phones, calling every single person in that phone book if you have to. Ashley, Rodolfo, I want you going door to door in Austin.
Seriously? We never go door to door.
Well, you do now. Come on, let's go, people. We've got an election to win. Move!
It's completely useless at this point.
I mean, we just have to keep trying. We'll reach people eventually.
It's 2012. Like, nobody wants to vote for some out-of-touch white guy anymore.
We just have to sit down with people and explain Chuck's platform. We will get through to them.
Wait, what if Chuck wasn't an out-of-touch white guy?
What do you mean?
I mean, what if we just implied or made it look like he wasn't out of touch or even white?
Wait, what?
Am I proud of what I did? Not exactly. People say that everyday Americans aren't informed about politics, but I would argue that nobody's informed about politics.
Why did I vote for Obama? Well, I obviously wasn't going to vote for a Republican, and I picked him over Hillary in 08 because he just seemed more presidential. Yeah, he just kind of gave off this presidente vibe. Yeah, that was it.
And with 98% of the votes counted, we officially announced that Congressman Chuck Daniels of Texas District 37 has been re-elected with a razor-thin margin of 51% of the vote.
You know, this was my 6th time seeking re-election. And if there's anything I've learned, it's that people vote with their hearts, and that no amount of dirty tricks or pandering is ever going to get you re-elected. You know, now that the campaign is over, I'm glad that I'll finally have time to relax and just sort of coast. Wow, people, what a great victory yesterday. You people are great, but we can't rest on our laurels, can we? What this means is there's 728 days until the next election in 2014, and we've got to start brainstorming right now. Let's think of groups that we can focus on, that we can help raise their standard of living and improve their lives in America. I love you all. Thank you. Work hard.